fighting, their jobs were filled by women who were left at home. During World War I, the amount of women working increased by 25%. Typically, male-dominated fields were open to women, and the increased participation in both the workforce and society helped them to break away from the previous American values, such as using their early life to prepare for marriage and then becoming housewives. Though most women ended up becoming housewives during that time, divorce became more common and women took more control of their life and sometimes were able to decide who they wanted to marry, and they often got a say in divorce, which was unlike how society had previously been run. This nonconformity to traditional values was furthered by the women's rights movement and new fashion trends and styles. The women's rights movement was very successful, and in 1920 they were finally granted suffrage through the 19th Amendment. Women and girls were no longer satisfied with simply waiting for marriage and letting men have the societal role. They wanted to connect to the world and their governments and enact change, even though they still were not treated equally to men in the eyes of society and the law. Aspects of this can still be seen today. Working female professionals do not make as much money as their male counterparts in their respective fields, but they continue to fight for equal rights. Women's fashion choices in the 20s were also an excellent example of girls breaking away from traditional values and societal roles. They stopped wearing restricting clothing like corsets and long skirts or dresses. Instead, they began to shorten hemlines on their skirts and cut their hair. Today, women and girls continue to wear shorter skirts and dresses,